Let me catch a vibe. Let's just take our time. Just relax your mind. And take it easy. Hey. Hello, gorgeous people. So, how are you doing? Hey, Earth Girl. Hey, Karen. We got Earth Girl first, Titi, and then Karen. Did y'all miss me? Because I missed y'all. My birthday was Monday, so if you want to send your girl, okay, some birthday funds, please do. Okay, I would greatly appreciate it. My birthday is September 1st. And I was gone with family all weekend. So that's why I wasn't online. But I definitely miss y'all. Hi, Lyra, thank you. Velo, you can get the fuck off my page because whether or not I have on makeup, I am beautiful. Okay, makeup does not define me. I just like makeup. Okay, so please get the fuck off my page with the bullshit. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Well, yeah, my birthday was Monday, September 1st. Lucky, lucky, like you wanna love me, love me. Okay. Hey, sis. Okay, so, yeah, welcome back, everyone. I missed y'all. Like I said, my birthday was on Monday, and I was with family. We had a nice weekend. But I am back. Okay, we are back. I should be here all weekend. And also, again, for those who send birthday funds, send me some birthday money. Thank you so much. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes and all the teams. And yeah, we're gonna get started. So, Earth Girl, are you here? Hello, gorgeous. Got a little hot. Okay, let's get started with your two questions. You are first today. Okay, sorry, I had to blow my nose. Okay. You said, will I be meeting the rapper I'm supposed to be with soon? I haven't been talking to anybody for a few weeks. Okay. Will I be meeting the rapper I'm supposed to be with soon? Okay. Let's see what Earth Girl will be meeting this rapper that she's supposed to be getting it soon. Okay, Capricorn in the house. And happy birthday to all the Virgos. Okay. Alright, let's see about this rapper. I think I know who he is. I just met a water sign and he's an artist. Okay. Alright, will Earth Girl be meeting this rapper she's supposed to be with soon? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got the Three of Wands. So that is very soon. That's your ships coming in. That is quite soon. And that's days. Wands are days. Let's see, man. Win. Did you see the look in my face so you know what it is? How have y'all been doing? Okay. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we got 2 travel cards, so you could meet this person while you're traveling. Yeah, you can meet this person while you're traveling. Okay, this could be within the next week or so. But so far we got 8 days. And this could be like right after some sort of struggle or disagreement or like ending some sort of conflict or something like that with another person. Hey Butterfly, how are you? Yeah, but this does indicate very soon. All right. What's your second question, Earth Girl? Hello, everyone that is coming in. I hope y'all are doing well. Titi, are you here? You're gonna be next. If you're not here, then we'll do Karen. Thank you, Butterfly. Thank you so much. Okay, next question. I just wanted to know what ancestor messages. What do I need to know right now? Okay, ancestor messages. What does we need to know right now? What ancestor messages does we need to know right now? Okay, I heard 2 things. Let's see. What are these 2 things that Earth Girl needs to know right now from her ancestors, please and thank you? I heard stop struggling for money. Wow. That's crazy because you have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. So that's literally like you are about to stop struggling for money in some aspect. It doesn't even have to be that, you know, you was just so down bad, right? You just may have been at a point where you weren't making what you wanted to make, or you weren't getting what you were supposed to be getting, or there was maybe something that was owed to you that you hadn't gotten yet, and you're about to get it, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is your rewards from your hard-earned work. That is independence. That is you, you know, finally getting a profit or abundance from something. You know, collecting on your investments, or something is starting to thrive. So more money is coming, but it seems like this is from work that you've already done, especially with this Six of Cups. Okay, so that could be from the last 6 months, 6 weeks, or something like that. But you have money coming to you, okay? And you're not gonna have to fight for it. All right, let's see what the second thing is, and then we shall move forward. Onward and onward. Okay. Yeah, because I've really been looking for money to come towards me. Okay. And with the with that being a Seven of Swords, that could be in the next 7 days. Okay. All right. What's the second thing that you want Earth Girl to know? What's the second thing? Okay. Okay, I'm hearing an unexpected turn of events. I'm also hearing someone underestimated you. And you're very welcome. And yeah, someone underestimated you, someone betrayed you, and you were forced to walk away. They want you to know that this could also be like a lump sum of money coming out of the deal for you, or some sort of inheritance that's coming out of the deal for you. But if you have been done wrong, especially recently, you're about to get some good karma, and it's going to be very, very unexpected. Let me clarify some things real quick. Hold on, because somebody fucked up real bad. Yeah, look. So this may even have to do with what I was just talking about, because some of the same two cards just came out. So this, I feel like, yeah, I'm hearing double whammy. So you might be getting like twice the money, or like you about to like get some sort of abundance of money, especially with this Ten of Pentacles and the Tower card. This is coming in like, ooh. And it's like, oh my God, with the Empress. So, and this could be from your mother, or this could just be like money coming in so many different ways, because you are the Empress as well. That's why I'm like, this feels like a double whammy. Yeah, and look, this came out again too, the Five of Wands in reverse after some sort of conflict. So whoever you've been having some sort of conflict with, this could be dealing with family. Doesn't have to be. But something is about to get resolved, and it looks like money is coming out of it for you. Okay. Yeah, I just heard long awaited. Long awaited. Hold on one second. Yeah, look, the Six of Cups again. The Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups. So this is something that's been going on for a while. You didn't know what was going to happen. There was a lot of secrets, a lot of confusion behind it. But things are finally about to start moving forward with the Chariot card. Okay? So they just want you to know that you got money coming in. And, yeah, I'm hearing you'll be justified. And you'll be getting your just due. Okay? So you have blessings on blessings coming in, and this is, and I just keep hearing coming in hot. So this is something coming in like within this next week. Okay. Yeah, look, Seven of Wands again. That's the third confirmation. A week. Okay. So just chill and be still, wait on it, and it's coming. Okay. And you deserve it. It's well deserved. Okay. So congratulations. You are very welcome. And now we're going to move forward. All right. So, Titi, here yet? If Titi is not here, then we're going to go ahead and go to Karen. And then, sis, you are going to be next after Karen. Okay, so let's go ahead and do you, Karen. Hi, Ariella. How are you? Okay, what are Golem's feelings towards Karen? Let's see. What's Golem's feelings towards Karen? Let me catch your vibe. Let's just take our time. Just relax your mind. What's Golem's feelings? You're very welcome. Yeah, because they definitely coming in tonight with some crazy stuff. Okay, mine is just, okay, I got you, sis. Ariella, if you go on my page, go to my live tab, and I didn't do it today, and really I didn't do them how I really wanted to do them, because I was rushing, but I have many makeup videos, if you go on there, and just scroll under my live tab, okay? And you should be able to see makeup, or it may say get ready with me, and I do several of those videos as well. I didn't do it today, but I do them like throughout the week. And thank you. All right. Yes, honey, yes. All right, so let's see. What's Golem's feelings towards Karen? They feel like, you're welcome. You're very welcome, Ariella. They know that they did some sneaky shit, or they know that, they know that they did something that they weren't supposed to be doing, or that they fucked over you in some way, shape, or form. Or they was like being deceptive in some way, shape, or form, and maybe you ended it, and now they feel stupid, and now they want to work on things. They want to be better. You said I left him because some stupid shit he did. Wow. Yeah. So that's exactly what I just said. Wow. Yeah. And so now they want to fix it. Now they want to work on it. So they're going to start doing this Eight of Pentacles and Six of Swords. They're going to start doing little things to appeal to you, you know, to try to say sorry using things, or you know, doing little shit like, you know, checking on you in the morning, or talking, or you know, coming to see you, or you know, creeping and lurking and all that type of shit, to try to like slowly but surely get back in your good graces. He over here thought I was gonna cry with him. I went and lived my best life. Yeah, and now he feels stupid. So that's what he's thinking about you, and that's what he's gonna be doing. Yeah, thinking that that's gonna work. So yeah. Okay. What's your second question? Yeah, he's just thinking like, damn, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, I'm here. I went too far. Yeah. Yup. Yup. I miss y'all. It was hard for me to be away from y'all for a while, but it was good at the same time, because we ate good. I was over my dad's house for the weekend, and honey, we was eating good, cooking, enjoying our time, watching movies, you know. I got to see my nephews, and it was all types of stuff we did. Yeah. Yeah. They kept trying to bully me and make me sit down somewhere. But I was like, child, I'm trying to get up. I just want to do stuff. I just want to do stuff. And they was like, girl, if you don't sit your pregnant ass down. And I was like, damn. You don't have to yell at me like that. But okay. Yeah. How does Golem view Karen? Yes. But I definitely missed it. I was gonna get on there and do a makeup video. But then child, I was like, I couldn't really get to it, because by the time I was getting ready to do it, what happened? Something happened. And I was like, well, fuck it. It must not meant for me to get on there and do it. Because I was at least going to do that. And then I was going to try to come on my birthday. And it just didn't work out that way. So I was like, well, I got to wait. Hey, Titi. Okay. Okay, we'll do you next, and then we'll do China. So donate. Hey, donated prior. Okay. What did you donate prior? Can you remind me? Cause that means you didn't come on the last time, right? That I was live. Girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Okay, let me put it out. How does Golem view Karen? Okay, my bad. Let me get back on track. Girl. This is crazy. Are we in Mercury retrograde again or something? Like, what's going on? Okay. And okay, anyway. Anywho, okay, sorry. Okay, that means the reading's about to get real crunk. Karen, he views you as very, you can be very fun and very spontaneous and like full of life and, you know, so beautiful and artistic and, you know, all these things. But he feel like, you know, you can have these times where you were like a hard ass, like, you know, you're very, we out of it? Oh, okay, because it definitely don't seem like it. But okay. Thank you. Yeah, you're fun when you want to be, but you can be definitely a hard ass. He feel like it's not selfish, but I'm gonna say self-preservation. Like he definitely notices self-preservation about you. He views you as like you know, you don't mind being alone. Like you truly are one of those people who you don't have to be around people. You can definitely like do your own thing. You don't have to have a man. You don't have to be around a man. You know how to detach. Like, damn, it was that easy. It was that quick. Damn, you just threw me off like I was nothing. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So that's how he's viewing you right now. But there's like such a beautiful side about you that it like makes him want to come towards you more, like a moth to a flame type of situation. And it's like he can't help it because like you do fulfill something inside of him that I don't feel like another person has. And I think that we've said that like several times, right? And it's always never in the way that they think it's gonna be. I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain it that way, but it's just like they expected something just so different from you, and then they get this side of you, and then it's like, oh shit, I may have fucked up. I may have fucked up for real. I shouldn't have did that. I went too far. You know, I might miss something good because I'm bullshitting and not being for real. But it's like a quick turnaround with him. Because he's getting it like real quick, like, oh shit. Oh, I can't do this back and forth with her. I can't, that like the game that we play, that I'm playing, that's not gonna work on her. But that's how he views you. He views you as like taking no shit, you know, like you're not gonna sit around and wait and, you know, play the game. Exactly. Fuck around, find out. Yeah. So that is how he's viewing you right now. Okay, Titi. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So Titi, you got 3 questions, right? Okay, what's coming towards me in the month of September? September. Okay, let's see. All right, I just have to make sure. Let's see, what do we have for my girl Titi? What do we have for Titi? What do we have for Titi for the month of September? Ooh, new beginnings, fresh starts. Exciting times. Okay. Starting a new project. Adding in some new energy. Okay, we got teamwork, make the dream work. Okay, so you and someone else could be starting a new project, a new venture, or something like that. Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay, this is like a very important commitment coming up, or partnership, or just could be a relationship, but I'm getting more a business. Okay. This is like a big responsibility here. The month of September. Okay, what else? Yeah, look at that. 10 of Cups. Ooh. Damn. I'm getting chills. Why? Okay. It's cold in here, that's why. So you're banding together with someone or getting into a relationship with someone. And this is the start, or this could be both in the same thing at the same time, right? You and someone else or a couple of other people, y'all are starting a huge commitment together, and I see it actually working out quite well. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, this is something that's perfect for all parties involved. This is a relationship. I see the start of a really beautiful relationship. You know, this person could be very family oriented. You know, not willing to let you do everything on your own or by yourself. Or if this is a partnership, you know, they're really on the energy of teamwork makes the dream work. Let's do this together. We can do this. You do this, I'll do that. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You know, let's stay on one accord. Let's communicate. You know, let's love on each other. If there's a problem, tell me. You know, let's not play no games. Like, that's this type of energy. This is like the beginning of a really strong, happy commitment. Okay, that's the first thing. Let's see what else. Like, whoever this person or people are, they are taking this seriously. Okay, they are not playing no games. They are really, really, really taking it seriously. They don't play you for a fool or a joke. All right, what else? Okay. You may have to let's do one more for the month of September. You won't have to put your foot down with somebody. In the month of September, you're going to have to put your foot down with somebody. Now, this person, they playing you for a fool. And this could be about money. They could owe you some money, or they put you in a very, very, very bad position. And I see you getting on their ass. I see you potentially cussing them out. And standing on business with this person. And you come out on top. This is where you create your own justice. And, you know, like Karen said, they fuck around and find out that you was the wrong one to do that to or with. And you end up getting something really good out of the deal. Yeah, I'm seeing the wheel of fortune, where the wheel is finally turning in your favor in a situation where somebody really played you. Let's get one more. Yeah, and look, the World card. And then look, the infinity with the Two of Pentacles. So something's coming full circle and you get a second chance. I'm hearing greater later. You get the good end of the stick. Okay. All right. Let's go to question number 2. What's the energy on me still accomplishing nursing? I had to take a break to focus on my money. Then I was dealing with someone who I feel wanted me to fail. I did fail my skills test for CNA. But I'm thinking positive gave me an idea of how it will be next time. I will pass so I can move forward to LP in Bridge program. It was so much that happened on the day of my test. Okay. All right. So let's see. What is this energy on Titi still accomplishing nursing? What's going to happen with nursing for Titi? How is this going to play out for Titi for nursing, please? Okay. Okay. I see some type of tutor or mentor coming in, or someone who's willing to work with you, or a situation where y'all could help each other. And this style of studying or this style of help or tutoring or mentoring is going to help you a lot. Okay. What's the outcome of this? Like it's gonna, it's like you didn't think that this would be a good way for you to learn or study or something. Or you would think that, I don't know, it's just like you don't trust this or something. Let me see, hold on. What's the outcome? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me shuffle right quick. What's the outcome of this situation? You see in this situation for Titi. Ooh. Yeah, look, light at the end of the tunnel, recovering, improving, letting go of negativity and stress. You really have to like stop overthinking or stop second guessing yourself, Titi. That's one of the main issues here. Yeah, it's like you feel like you can't do it or that you're not capable or, you know, the next time it's not going to be good. It's like you got to get your mind, body, and soul on one accord. It's like your heart is telling you, yes, you can do this, you know, keep going, da 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 da. But your head is like, nah, you tripping, you ain't gonna do good. You know, you ain't as good as you thought. Maybe this ain't meant to be. Maybe you're not meant to do this. And you know, your soul is like, but no, you need to do this and trust yourself. And you know, your higher self is telling you you're on the right track, but your mind is deceiving you with all this mental energy, and that's what's holding you back. So you really got to get everything on one accord. You can do this, and you will do this. But you have to trust yourself and continue to defeat those, defeat and fight this mental situation. You got to. And it looks like with the, what is this, the Nine of Swords in reverse, you will do that. You got a lot of anxiety about this too. You can do this, Titi. You can do this. I know you can. And you will. Yeah. Yeah, you will. Continue to fight. Okay, Hermit, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. You got this. You got this. You just gotta stay solid within yourself. And you'll get it. Boom. Six of Swords. So you are still on the right track. Keep going. Do not give up. Better answers are coming. And also, if you don't get let's say if you did pass, right, but you still didn't go as high as you wanted to go as far as your score, don't sit up and beat yourself up. Okay? I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that, you know, are already in the field that you're in or that you're trying to get into, honey, they was having the same issues. When it comes to medical, first off, medical things, it is always evolving. It's ever evolving. You understand? So you always have to come up with new ways to study and, you know everything. Hell, even doctors, they have to look up shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't remember everything. And it's so, like, the knowledge is so vast that you can never learn every single freaking thing at one time. So don't sit up and, you know, beat yourself up. There are doctors who have been doctors for over 30 years and they're still learning new shit right now. You understand? So don't beat yourself up about this shit. Please don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. You being way too hard on yourself. Okay? I do see you getting through this. I do see a little more hardships coming before the good stuff comes. Okay? But I see that in the end that you got this. Okay? All right. Let's get to your question number 3. What's the energy? I'll barely be there, but this is forever. I cannot relate. Okay. Okay, let's see. What's the energy if she moves out with Dante? Come on. So basically what it's going to be like until you move out. Okay. Let's see. What's it going to be like until she moves out? You know how usually, like, you can leave with very, like, crazy energy. Like, usually when you're in a roommate situation, you leave on, like, a terrible note. I feel like with this situation, it looks like you're going to get some sort of clarity, or you're going to get a better understanding of some of these people before you leave, or get some sort of closure or answers to some sort of confusion, you know, leave on a good note, even if it's like a agree to disagree type of energy, you know, because in situations there's always 2 sides, right? Or 3 sides, as they say. And I feel like, you know, there could be some things that it truly was a misunderstanding, because you may have thought, oh, well, they was thinking this, or they did this because of this reason, but really they did this because of another reason, and it wasn't as bad as you thought it was, or something like that. I see y'all actually, like, having some sort of celebration before you leave, or I don't know. I just feel like the energy is going to get much better, even though it's hard to see that right now. I see the energy getting much better before you leave, before you move. And I see like some people stepping up. I feel like all of y'all are learning in your own right. And in the midst of that learning, you know, y'all selves and your life and where you want to go and all these different things, you know, there's little petty things in the midst of it. And I just feel like everybody is thinking so many different things at one time. And then when you start to voice your opinions, opinions are opinions. That doesn't mean that it's fact. And if they aren't voicing it with you, or they're not voicing it with that specific person, then they tell another person, and another person interprets it a different way. And it's just so many different things, right? And I just feel like before you leave, you're going to get a lot of clarity on that, to help you be able to be in a better energy before you move. Okay? Especially right now, you know, I'm seeing fall festivities, so there's something that could come up with fall. Maybe this is Thanksgiving coming up, or you know, it could be Halloween, or something that's going to like really bring y'all together for the holidays, like before Christmas, if you're still there by then. Yeah, I'm getting y'all may actually have some good times coming up. I feel like the holidays is gonna like lighten up the mood. Okay. All right, but yeah, some justice is in the mix for you with this situation. Okay. All right, so hopefully you got some clarity with those messages. And now we are about to go to China. Okay. All right, sis. We're about to get started with you. I can't stay away from you too long. You said you didn't get it. Oh my God. What? It's very interesting. Wasn't it 2 times? Or was it just 1? Okay, I feel this way. It's meant to be this way. Okay. Okay. I was trying to remember. Okay. Everything happens for a reason, right? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely don't feel it's a bad thing. I don't. Alright, so let's see. Let me pull out these other cards. You got the general. Alright, let's see. Oh, I gotta turn this air off because I'm cold now. Ooh. Somebody tell me what I'm gonna do. Hey. Alright, what do we got for China? Let's get into this general for China. Let's see. What do we have? I didn't mean to lay him down, but it's too late to turn back now. Somebody feels like you were too harsh. There's a man who's being very dramatic. Okay. Hey Jacob, yes, I'm a Virgo. Yeah, my birthday was Monday. Yeah, there's a man who's being very dramatic. Yeah. And in that song, you know, she talked about shooting a man down. So that could mean that you just rejected a person. So there's a man that you rejected and he's not taking it well at all. Okay. Hey, Aquario, how are you? Say, listen, I'm just in my feminine energy. I know that's right. Yeah, and they're taking it very, very hard. Okay. Like they're taking it super hard. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, they're taking it very, very hard. They can't believe that you turned them down, or like maybe they're not used to being turned down, or something like that. But honey, they are not taking it well at all. Okay? That's the first thing. Okay. Yeah. So that could be coming up, or it could have been something that already happened and they're thinking about it, or I don't know. But yeah, they're not gonna take that well. All right, what's coming for China? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, what's this about? Thank you, Aquario. What I said was a slight joke. Aww. And they took it wrong. Hey. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. At all. Yeah, 'cause I didn't mean to hurt him. Could have been somebody's son, and I took his heart when I got out that gun. Rum pa pa pum. Ooh. Okay, let's see what this is about. Okay. Wow. So something that you have been procrastinating on, there's an opportunity that you may have not seen. I just seen Rihanna's video from Mandem. Wow, that is definitely not a coinky dink. Okay, that song don't just pop up. Okay, but yeah. So there's an opportunity that you've been kind of sleeping on, or you didn't see its value at the time, or you just was like, this may not be for me. Or you just lack the motivation to go towards it. Okay. It looks like you're going to be seizing that opportunity, and it actually comes out a greater opportunity than you thought it would. Okay. I don't even listen to it. Yeah. See, I used to love that song. I don't know why. Turned into a really sticky situation. And it makes me wanna cry. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Cups. Wow. So it looks like you're going to be making a swift decision to take up an opportunity that may have presented itself before. And it actually turns out really, really awesome. Okay. You end up truly like being so happy that you doubled back. Okay. Let me see, what is this opportunity pertaining to? Oh, okay, it's a job. Or this could even be a job that you didn't even know about. So wouldn't it could have been that maybe, you know how you get opportunities in your inbox, right? And you don't even be knowing sometimes. It could be popping back up or something like that. Or maybe it was in your spam folder or something, because we got the moon, which is like hidden, secret, something like that. And then you got the Page of Pentacles. So this is a job. This is pertaining to a job. Okay. Or it could even been, I don't know, maybe it was rejected before, but you've seen this opportunity before, or this opportunity has been presented to you before, whether you actually seen it or not, or was paying attention or not. It's something like that. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Hey, Loner, how are you? Something that was just taking entirely too long, you're deciding to give it up. What is this pertaining to? It's like you haven't gotten the results that you wanted from something yet, or the recognition that you deserve, and you're giving up on it. Or you didn't have the proper support. Oh, my ears started ringing. You didn't have the proper support, whether it's spiritual or physical, that you wanted or needed, or confirmation or something like that. There's only one person after China, Karen, which is Loner, who just came up. But yeah, it's looking like you're wanting to end that. Let me see, what's the outcome of this? But it looks like you want to breathe some new life into it, because you got the Ace of Cups going straight to the King of Cups. So you are about to have like newfound inspiration, or new love for it, or a new angle, a new perspective, or something like that. This could even be an intuitive thing. It could be a very spiritual thing. So you give me some look, we think it's a lot. Yeah. But it's opening up. Yeah, I'm hearing open the floodgates. So the floodgates are about to open for something. It just took divine timing, is what it's looking like. I know I'm not going to bring it back. Okay. And with that new inspiration, this could be like the birthing of the kind of the same concept, but like different in a way, like you rebranded, or you take a different perspective on it. So let's say if you created merch, right? You know, instead of you creating the merch, you may just get into the marketing side, or, you know, you may go behind the scenes, or, you know, that's like a person who they're used to being in the spotlight and singing the songs, but now you just want to be the writer and just making the money. You know, it could be something like that. But it looks like you did something, transform it, and seize an opportunity to change it up in a way that actually fits you properly. Okay? Changing what I'm investing my money in. I know that's right. Yeah, look at that. Justice, Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So whichever way you decide to change this up for yourself, it's going to work out greatly for you, especially monetarily. Okay? Whatever you decide to do, it's going to come out great. And you're going to be making more money out of it. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. And it's giving like a eureka moment, like, damn, I should have been doing this shit a long time ago. Why didn't I think of this before? Well, because you didn't know what you know now. That's why. All right. Let's see what this other thing is. And then we'll get into, you got into a lot of money stuff already. Okay. Wow. You got some more money coming up, okay? It looks like justice is definitely being served in the financial sector of your life, okay? Things are about to start coming in real fast. Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Your financial wishes are coming true. You're getting justice in financial situations that wasn't right for you, or like, you know, like you're getting what you're owed. This could be legal money or something like that you're supposed to be getting, or this could be a return on your investment. The Nine of Pentacles talks about that as well. All your hard work finally paying off. You know, the Nine of Cups is straight up fulfillment. Feeling good, feeling satisfied, looking at all your achievements and accomplishments, or finally accomplishing things that you've been wanting to do for quite some time. Okay. And you finally get to graduate. Okay. And all the times that you was doubting yourself, you was feeling bad, and you know, you was going through those mental breakdowns and just, you know, not feeling good and just not feeling your best. You finally get to graduate from that into fulfillment. Okay. And this is coming in real quick like. Okay. This is coming in real quick like. So, which I'm not surprised, because Virgo season is harvest season. Okay. Virgo season is definitely harvest season. And we are in harvest season, you know, going into October, November. You know, that's where you really get to see the fruits of your labor come through. Okay. So you still have good news coming in on the work front, and maybe even like side hustle energy. You know, things that are owed to you, all that type of stuff. You got a lot of money messages. Okay. Anything else about money that Chime should know? Okay. Let's go to what's going on in love. What's going on in love for China? Oh God! Oh, it feels so good. Oh my God. What's coming in for love for China? Okay. King of Cups at the bottom. Okay, this is an intriguing character. I'm gonna have to get some clarifications. Hold on. Whoa. Begins. Okay. So, hi girly aesthetics, thank you. If you like to see makeup videos and stuff like that, you can go on my live, under my live tab on my channel and look up my makeup and get ready with me's. If you like to see, you know, how I be doing my stuff. Hold on 1 second, and then we finna get, yeah, that was very sweet, right? Hold on 1 second. Okay, so, okay, so we got someone who, I feel like this person intrigues you. I feel like this person, they like you. I feel like this is a person who, they do have it together for the most part, but they're still kind of learning, like, I'm hearing emotional cues or understanding that, like, every woman is different. You know, all women are not the same. And it's not that, you know, he just treats women badly or anything like that. It's just that some stuff you could do and he won't get the memo or he won't get the hint or something like that. Like, he's learning emotional cues. That's what I'm getting. This is the type of person that they are willing to continue to work on themselves, to do what they need to do, to be who they need to be in their relationship. And I feel like some things will be kind of annoying. But it's like, it's not in a malicious way. Like the way that this person does things or that they miss things, it's not in a malicious way. It's just that, again, they're just kind of learning. Like, this may be the type of person that's like, you know, they were taught to provide. They were taught to, you know, work, and do this and do that. But they weren't necessarily taught all the emotional sides of women, and you know how every, you know, you could have a submissive woman, you could have a dominant woman, you could have a blend of both. You can have a person who's more of a homemaker than a businesswoman. You know, you could have someone who they're not a crier, they're not a cringy person, they're not super emotional, but they still want love. You know, there's women who like to be cuddled, but they do like their feet massaged. You know what I'm saying? Then there's people who don't touch my fucking feet, but massage my back, you know? Like, he's learning these different things like that. Like, I feel like he's learning that. But like, for the most part, like the basics, he has that down. It looks like their communication is pretty clear. Let me see this real quick. Okay, money is good. We got the King of Pentacles. I also see the King of Cups. What's this right here? Okay. Yeah. I feel like, you know, they definitely was in a crazy situation before, but they're ready for a brand new relationship. Like, they're ready for a clean slate in love. And they're very optimistic about it. Like, this person don't seem so jaded by their experiences. Yeah. Yeah, but they did go through something terrible. Okay, let's see. Is this Zamar? Is this person Zamar? Hold on. Let me clear this up real quick. Yeah, but this person, they definitely want a family as well, or they're very family oriented. Let's see. Is this Zamar? Is this Zamar? Yes or no? Okay. Yeah, this definitely could be. We got Justice and the Ten of Cups. And both of them say yes. Yeah, this could be them. Yeah. Let's see, what do they want? What is their intentions here? What are their intentions with China? Ooh. What are their intentions with China? Oh, wow. Lovers. Okay. Well, that was clear. Okay. Okay, a fresh start. They want a fresh start. And they're hoping that y'all could truly have a fresh start, or like whatever has happened between y'all that you may not have liked so much, or whatever, that you could get through it and like really, you know, let him show you or help you to experience a new side of him. Yeah, see, Wheel of Fortune. Like, he's, you know, he really wants to Yeah, I'm hearing Michael Jackson, make that change. But I feel like your problem is that they want it to happen so fast. You're making sense. He pissed me off in the past. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like your problem is that he wants things to happen so fast. But it's like, no, like you gotta show me like through time. You know, you can't just, okay, I'm ready. It's like, no. Just because we know each other don't mean you ain't still gotta do the work. You know, it's like he just expecting just to come on in and act like, okay, you know, it's a clean slate, but we still know each other. It's like, nah, a clean slate means really getting to know each other on a new level. So really, I don't know you. And then you blocked it for 12 years. 12 years, a lot can happen. So it's like, I really don't know you. You'd have been blocked for over a decade. So I don't really know you. Yeah. So but okay, we got justice. Yeah, and we keep getting the Ace of Cups. Yeah, but he's coming in. His intent is to, it looks like he wants to be in a relationship. Okay. And he is looking more towards your feminine side. And you know, that could be kind of that thing I was talking about earlier, about your emotional cues. So, you know, maybe he's used to you being a hard ass. You know, maybe he's used to you, you know, not as soft, not taking the soft approach as much. But again, a lot can change in a decade or so. And so the way that you're coming off now is like, I'm not used to her being like this. You know, how do I approach her now? You know, because they were running off the old motor. They were running off the old shit. But now he have to really, really, really come with a different approach. And he don't want to fuck that up with the Three of Swords. That's right up under the second chance, the judgment. You know, he don't want to fuck it up. It's like he wants to do things just right. But he's so scared. He's so scared that you aren't going to be impressed with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups. But he is still looking forward to trying anyway. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, he feel like he can really do it. You know, he have moments where he feel like, damn, this ain't gonna work. But then other times it's just like the feeling is so strong. It's like, damn, I can't help myself, you know? So yeah, so that's his intentions. His intentions is to definitely come towards you. And, you know, there could be an apology even with this justice, or just like real talk, you know, about things that happened before, clear understanding and communication and all that, so that you can understand, you know, more about who he is as of right now. It just seemed like he ready. I could have sworn he was ready to go all the way in. Okay. Girl, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. 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 All right. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Anything? Okay. Any ancestor messages, spiritual messages before China goes? Okay. You are about to get a spiritual rejuvenation. I just heard justice is yours. Looks like you're going to be traveling again real soon. And you could get some sort of revelation while you're traveling. And your heart and spirit is about to be renewed. And getting the love and tender care that it deserves. And it's going to be such an outpouring. It could be very emotional for you. And, you know, you don't get super, super emotional, right? Usually, but you will notice when this happens because you want to cry a lot more. You know, you can be watching movies and all of a sudden, you know, tears just start rolling, or you start thinking about certain things and, you know, the tears just start flowing, and, you know, you just feel very, very heartfelt about a lot of things. It could be quite overwhelming, but it is a true like heart chakra activation, and a rejuvenation of your spirit and your heart. Okay, because it's like your spirit is getting ready for a true new chapter. And again, that could go back into you tapping more into your feminine side. And so with, you know, it's more like the more that you cry, the more that you let things out, the better that you will feel. Okay, so just, you know, don't fight it. Whenever you feel the urge to cry or have, you know, whatever emotions you want to get out, just let them out. Okay, holding them in only makes shit worse. So yeah, just let that shit on out. Just a lot of anxiety leaving you, a lot of negativity, stress, all that type of thing. And your mental is getting like a rejuvenation as well. Okay. Yeah, less overthinking. So that is your message. Okay. Woo-hoo. All right. I love that for you. It is very, very beautiful. Okay. So now, that was so beautiful. I love that. Okay, loner. Are you ready? Are you ready? That's very interesting. All right, I have to take a wee break. All right. Y'all got a late birthday present today. I was so happy. It was something that I wanted. And it's so cute. All right, let's see. Besides loner, does A currently have romantic feelings for anyone else? Thank you, loner. My birthday was September 1st. It was Labor Day, Monday. I had a pretty good time. I enjoyed my family. Oh, wow. Currently, no. You got 4 of Swords. You see that clearly says no. King of Swords. 8 of Cups. 3 of Swords. No. No, she's very, very turned off. Right now by a lot of people. Okay. No, she don't. Hey, BTU, how are you? It's crazy because she's popular. She probably don't care about the people. Nah. She don't. I'm glad that you're wonderful. I missed you. I really did miss y'all over the weekend. But I had such a good time with my family. Okay, they had surprised me with a little ice cream birthday cake. Honey, we was eating good all weekend. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful. It was. Oh. Well, I was itching, honey. I was like, I need to talk to my people. And every time I try to come on here, honey, it was like, nope. Okay. If A and Loner were to reconnect, would she keep her kids separate from the relationship at first? I'm gonna say she would try, but it would be kind of hard. It would be kind of hard. But she would definitely try. Yeah, because she don't want to get them in the mix, you know. I feel like she's definitely learning that thing where, you know, when you're getting into fresh, you know, situations, you know, you shouldn't have your kids around everybody and, you know, stuff like that. You know, just give a person time to get to know who she is, you know. But I also feel like, you know, sometimes it's going to be a time where it's kind of unavoidable, you know, because things happen. I respect that and prefer it that way. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. I may grow them overtime. Right. As it should be. It definitely should be an overtime thing, you know, not a spring of the moment. But it could be times where, like, let's say, you know, y'all out on a date or something like that, and she may have to go and pick them up, you know, right now. Or, you know, maybe they get dropped off and y'all at the house, or, you know, you can't control every single thing, right? But I feel like she definitely is going to try to keep y'all separate in the beginning. Okay. Last question, you said, the little boy I keep seeing all around Phoenix, what is his background story? Okay, hold on. It's bothering me. Hold on. I seen this boy at the WB again. So I'm randomly driving today. I said, what the fuck? How? Yeah. Yeah. Because that's crazy. Yeah. It definitely don't sound like a coinkydink. All right, sorry, I had to fix my lipstick. Or lip gloss. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. I don't know if you're joking. They just make it school. I drove down the street and he was there. Wow. All right, so what is this mystery boy's background story? What's up with him? After this question, it's gonna be your turn, Karen. Gonna be what is his story? Wow. I just heard his story may be so crazy you won't even believe it. But you would. You're the type of person that would, because you are, you know, spiritually in tune. Let me get a few more cards. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Okay. So he's one of those people who he really has been through a lot. Okay. Some things he couldn't control. Some things were per his choices. And he really, like, he's having a spiritual awakening. He's going through the dark night of the soul, you know, having a new perspective on, you know, what religion, what spirituality is to him. And what's truly fulfilling and what is not. You know, what does he really, really want to do? And, you know, just he's in the midst of making so many transformative decisions right now. And I feel like women have really scarred him. Yeah. Women have really scarred him and let him down a lot. There could be all types of mother figures, you know, sister figures, whoever. But feminine energies have done him so wrong. I really don't feel like it's just relationships. I feel like these are like people who were close to him otherwise. And I'm not saying he's had the best situation, you know what I'm saying, with men either, but in some way, shape, or form, women have scarred him so badly. And he's had to recover from that a lot. And he is, you know, coming like out of a certain mentality that he's had towards women. But there's things that still, you know, like replay in the back of his head. Let's see, what was it? Why is he so like this towards women? Yeah, he's been used a lot. Yeah, a lot of triggers. There could have been something sexual that happened, unfortunately. That could have him traumatized. He was taken advantage of either physically or monetarily or both. But I feel like him delving into religion or spirituality has really helped him to see himself through a lot of the things that has been, you know, that's happened to him. Like he's in the midst of finding his purpose right now. Let's see, are y'all are these two, Drummer and this mystery man, are they meant to actually connect? Are they meant to actually connect? Wow, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. That's good though, because he's young. Yeah. Wow. 3 of Cups. So, wow, and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing EA Sports. It's in the game. So he may like playing the game. I asked, was it meant to be for y'all to actually connect? We got the Wheel of Fortune. That's fated. That's destiny. I feel like there's going to be a situation where y'all connect and they will connect with you in a way that they've never connected with the feminine energy before. You just give a different perspective. And I feel like the perspective that you have, you know, as being a female yourself, I feel like your experience will validate his in some way, or I don't know how to say it, but just the way that you are and kind of like your background story will help him understand things in a way that he didn't before, that makes sense. And that also kind of like, in some stories in his life, it'll make some people not the villain that he thought that they were, right? And placing the proper blame on people who actually did do something to him, instead of people, instead of him lashing out on certain people or feminine energies that didn't do anything to him. I don't know. It's just like you're pointing him in the right direction in some way, shape, or form, per just who you naturally are or your experience in life. I don't know how that works out, but I mean, it looks like it's fated. Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah. And it's a very natural thing. I don't feel like, definitely like you said, like, he'll just have to be around. I don't feel like this is a forced thing at all. Not at all. Yeah, but that's kind of his background story. There's a few decent people out here. We read exactly. So, y'all. All right. I keep seeing it. I feel like it's for a reason. He stands out. Wow. It's gotta be. The Wheel of Fortune coming out. Yeah, that's definitely like destined energy, fate energy. Let me know how that goes. Okay. I'd love to hear. Excuse me. An update. That's a beautiful reading. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And hopefully that helped you. All right. So now, Karen, are you here? I'm going to WNBA playoffs. He might be the WNBA. Yeah, he might be. It seems like because I heard EA Sports is in the game, so he really could be just enthusiastic about sports in general. So I wouldn't be surprised if you seen him again. Yeah. All right. At a sports event. Okay. How does Golem's friends think that he feels towards you? Okay. They feel like he feels like he don't know what he wants, or that he's fighting his true feelings towards you. Mm-hmm. Something stuck in my tooth. Yeah. They feel like he's fighting his true feelings towards you, or that like he's like downplaying how he feels towards you, or not telling the whole truth or all his feelings about you, like. But it's like they can clearly see, like, dude, okay, you like her, so why are you trying to act like you don't? They feel that he feels that you're out of his league. Yeah, it's like he wants to give so much more to the situation than he's letting on. But yeah, they feel like that he feels that you're out of his league, or like that he's very insecure about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. They always want to find out late. Having revelations while you finding the exit door. There's nobody on the list right now.
How can I really sum up my 2024?
Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. Will loners physical imperfections bother A? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. I feel that it won't bother her, right? I don't feel like it will bother her, but I do feel like it will make her curious. I feel like, she's going to want to know if you have a huge scar on your left cheek, she's going to want to know, like, what happened, or when did that happen, or how did that happen? I don't know. I just feel like she's going to ask questions. She will be more curious than anything. That's like I said, mercurius. But she would be more curious than anything. And I don't feel like she's going to be like, oh, you're ugly or nothing like that. I just feel like, see, that's the type of person that I am in that regard. Like, when I see people with certain quote unquote imperfections, which to me is not necessarily an imperfection, because I'm a person who, and I'm not her, but I'm just saying, like, she gives me that energy in this aspect where I'm more intrigued on the story behind it. I want to know more about it. I want to know the hows, the whens, the whys. Like that. And then not only am I wondering why, then I start to think, well, what can I do? Like, how can I help? If at all I can. You say you don't have a head full of hair? Yeah, yeah, I don't feel like I just feel like it's more of a curious thing and more of a what can I do about it? Like, A just gives me the energy of like, like I said before, even how she's like adjusting to the quote unquote popularity, it's not a thing where I just don't get that she's a conceited person, or that, you know, that type of energy goes to her head in the wrong way. I don't feel like she's a vain person in that aspect. No, I don't see it being a thing like that. I don't see that. Mm-mm. And I also feel like your attitude about it will play a part in it as well. I feel like you're very aware of yourself. I wouldn't even call it insecure, but you are very aware of yourself. And but I don't think it should be a thing where you make it a point, you know. But I definitely feel like, you know, that would be an opportunity for you to explain. There will be an opportunity for you to speak your mind about it, and, you know, tell the background story, just kind of how we went through the background story of the person. And then I just feel like a person who's truly interested in you, they will start kicking in to the point where, okay, how can I help this person that I love? You know, how can I help this person that I'm really interested in? How can I make them better? How can I make them feel better? You know, or healthier. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do? And I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's how she is in that regard. Like, curious, and how can I help? Or at least curious. But I don't see it being a judgmental thing. So just, I don't know, you know, try not to make it a big thing, but definitely speak your mind about it. You know, when it comes up, don't be afraid, and also try not to immediately think the worst of her curiosity. You know, it may not be that she's trying to offend you. It may just be she's truly wanting to know what happened. And the way that, you know, they may say it or something like that may kind of feel offensive, but try to take your emotions out of it for a second to recognize that it is curiosity. You know, some people are truly ignorant to a lot of things. And so sometimes where we feel like, well, you should know this. They didn't grow up in your world. They don't have the same experiences that you have. You know, so just be aware of that. And before you get offended, try to see where she's coming from. You know? Because sometimes, like, even like people with me, sometimes I could have, you know, like resting bitch face, or my face or my demeanor doesn't match my intent or my thoughts. You know, you could look at me and be like, damn, she judged me, but it's like, no, I want to know how that happened. Like, what you mean? Like, how did that happen? Damn. Well, that sucked. Well, how did you feel in that moment? Or, you know, somebody could say something was an accident and be like, damn, how could that have been an accident? Like I would have never thought that happened, or I don't know. I always just be thinking certain things, or I could be super fucking happy, but my face be looking real crazy. And so some people be like, what wrong with her? Or that was disrespectful, or I could be smiling in one of the most terrible moments of life, but I could be thinking about something totally different from that situation. Like my mind will go to something else, and it don't even really be my intent to laugh or to smile in a terrible situation, so I don't know. Just be aware of that, because you don't want to also lose an opportunity to explain. Because sometimes when you explain, that really helps to open a person's mind and for them to be more mature about it, or have a less adverse reaction, or I don't know. Hopefully I'm making sense. Hopefully I'm making sense. But yeah. Okay, good. They're like, I hope I'm saying this right. And that's the thing too, like sometimes I could say things, and because of how I said it or what I said, I didn't say it right. People be thinking the fucking worst and be like, damn, I didn't even mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even try to do all of that. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Because that was the intent to begin with. Okay. Hey, Ellie, how are you? I am. Oh, there's no one on the list currently if you want to send in. Okay. You're very welcome, Loner. Okay. Since I've been gone, how has one been? I finally moved on. And so my sister see this thing. Ooh. Okay, congratulations. All right. So let's see. Okay. Since you've been gone. Okay. Okay. Since Allie has been gone, how has Juan been? I've been good. My birthday was Monday. And I got to spend time with my family. And we had a good time. We had a good time. My birthday was Labor Day. Yeah, I'm a Labor Day baby. Which is, I guess it's fitting because Virgos and, you know, service and labor and shit. But thank you. Thank you so much. So yes, honey, we was eating good all weekend. Okay. We was eating good, honey. And the baby just be moving and kicking and, oh God. I be feeling like she be rearranging my organs. I be like, damn. What are you doing in there? Huh? What you doing? Calm down. Okay. And thank you for asking. Okay. Since you've been gone, okay. Ooh. They've been pretty stressed. Yeah, pretty burnt out. It's giving depressed, honestly. They've been struggling a lot. It's been hard to get through a lot of things. They become like very like antsy and impatient and hasty and it gives like taking it out on people who don't even deserve it type of energy. That's what it's giving me. You know, just kind of like mad at the world type of energy. Just like kind of nasty, mean, snappy type of energy. Yeah, been pretty like sneaky, deceptive. It's just kind of like they just kind of like slipped into some real like risky behaviors. They haven't been taking it pretty well, honestly. They haven't. On the outside, like they try to act like everything's all good, but the truth is that it's not. It's not. It's not all good. It's not all good. And people can see it. People can see it. Yeah. Yeah, he be trying. But yeah. You look at that 7 of Cups and 3 of Swords. Like, he be trying to hide it and be, you know, cast illusions and, oh, everything's fine, I'm fine. Yeah. But he's not fine. He's not fine. Not at all. Yeah. So, yeah, that's been his energy lately. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Hey, Hector. Let's see. All right, let's see. What advice do we have for Allie? Oh, wow. For working home life. What advice do we have for working home life? For Allie. I just heard, you know what's right for you. So act like you do. Wow. Woo. It looks like things are about to really start picking up for you in work and at home. I feel like, you know, at work, it looks like you're going to be getting more money, or this could be like opportunity for bonuses or gift cards. You know, the holidays are coming up. There could be something like that going on. Also something, because we also have the high priestess, right? Something that you have already predicted is going to come true. Like something you already felt was coming is coming. So maybe you've been getting like, you know, little sequences of numbers, and, you know, you've been like, oh, okay. Then or whatever confirmations that you usually get. Like, let's say whenever you're about to get some money or something like that. That's, you know, that is what's coming. Yeah, it looks like everything's going to be going good. Home life as well. We also got the Empress here. So you're going to be juggling everything pretty well. It looks like all areas of life is going to be covered. And you're going to be feeling really good about yourself, because it's kind of like finally in a long time. Finally, everything is like coming together, you know. It feels like you have all the ingredients to life. Finally. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Going from the Six of Pentacles to the King and Queen of Pentacles. That could be a promotion, or like I said, just some money. Yeah. And you thought that something wasn't going to work out, or something, you know, wasn't looking good, or just because something got rejected, or that something didn't work out a certain way, you thought that was over, or that nothing good was coming behind that, but it is. You just didn't know about it with the Moon card. Like you did, but you didn't. It's kind of like, okay, you get this inkling that, okay, you're going to get like a lump sum of money, or like some bonus money. And then maybe a certain time you're like, okay, this bonus money is going to come by Tuesday. And then on, you know, Tuesday comes and you don't get the bonus money. You don't get nothing, right? But then that following Tuesday comes along, or the next day comes along, and then boom, you do get the money. You do get whatever it is you thought that you was going to get. It just didn't come at the time that you thought it was going to come, you know, or something like that. So there's some sort of situation happening like that, that I see here. Also, I see you like having a lot of fun with your son. I feel like things are about to brighten up for the both of you. Like you're gonna be feeling really good, or like more productive, or something like that. Like you're gonna have the energy to, I ain't gonna say deal with him, but you know, to play a lot more, to be even more attentive than you usually are, or you know, you're gonna have the energy or the resources to do something more, do something extra. Um, you know, have a little fun, let your hair down, you know, just enjoy yourselves. Yeah, I see that coming. Okay, so home and work life is about to get real good. Okay, and it is harvest season, so that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. Do all your work this week. Second job. Okay. That would make sense. Seems like this gonna work. It seems like that's gonna work. You know, for some kids they do need that. But it looks like this is gonna work really well. You got the Empress in the Sun. So yeah. Yeah. Definitely keep doing that. Oh. I mean, yeah, it could be. I didn't even think about it that way. Well, because usually I would, usually those two would go together, and then the Ace of Wands would also come with it, and then that's what registers pregnancy to me usually. But I mean, the Empress and the Sun, just the Empress and the Sun, yeah, that would be pregnancy too. And they do have some stuff for 72 hours, but you gotta look it up. Oh. Hey, Farah, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, definitely, Allie. I miss you too. Love you too. And you take care of yourself, okay? Yes, it's definitely been a long time. Yes. You be missing my lives? There's no list currently, so if you want to send in, now is a perfect time. And you might want to push the when you go to my channel, that bell that's by the subscribe button, you may want to push that and then push all if you've been missing my lives. Because usually I go live like throughout the weekend. Okay, I'm ready. Eddie, just leave that motherfucker in the past. Okay? Yeah. If it's a choice between you and the ex, clearly the ex still, him and the ex still got something going on. No, y'all never gonna get nowhere because that person, you're not gonna get anywhere with them until they have fully, completely are done with their ex. Period. Period. Don't even waste your time. It's always gonna be a competition. They're always gonna be going back and forth. Leave that motherfucker in the past. There's plenty more people in your future. Okay? Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Alright, how does a dual feel about Farah? Your friend currently. Okay. Alright. How does a dual feel about Farah? Yeah, the fact that he's trying to choose between you and the ex, that should have immediately sent you packing to the door. Yeah, because ain't no fucking way. He makes plans to meet me every now and again. Okay. Okay. He's very what is his sign? They really like you. They do. They like you like more than friends. Sagittarius, okay. Farah, they like you more than friends, right? But it looks like they're scared or intimidated, or they just don't know how to approach you in that way, or like they're very nervous, like they try to tell you in a roundabout way. And I feel like the roundabout way that they're going, it's not hitting like they thought it would. You know, it's not doing what they wanted it to do. So it's like, I don't know, like maybe you're not taking the cues or something. And then it's low key like rejection. So they put a little something out there. And then because you're not responding in a particular way, you're like, oh, well, dang, you know, Farah don't like me like that. So it kind of discourages them a little bit. But they want something more. I mean, we got the Lovers, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. They just don't know if you feel the same. They don't know if you feel the same. So they're kind of like torn. They're kind of like they don't know what to do or how to move forward. Yeah, so they're trying to weigh their options and see like what would be the best course of action to come towards you with the Knight of Cups without being too pushy or too much and not enough. Yeah. But that's how they feel. That's how they feel. They really do like you. They do. More than friends. I can see that. He's also my ex, so I think you apologize for how you walked away. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. So that means he's just in his like showing era. So maybe he did a lot of talking, when y'all were in a relationship, but he didn't come through. And maybe you were like, you need to see more effort. And so now you're seeing more effort and less communication. So either way it's imbalanced, but at the same time, it's like you're kind of getting more of what you wanted. Yeah. But that makes a lot of sense. It does. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah. So he's in his show you phase. He's in the stage where he wants to show you. Um, and then, maybe he's gonna say something. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm ready for you, Farah. Nobody's in the queue, so um, it's perfect timing. Okay, I'm ready for you. Hey, Black Widow. Thank you. How are you? I missed y'all last weekend. My birthday was Labor Day, so um, I took some time to spend with my family, and we had a good time. She said for the first time he met my family, my sister. How did he feel about the whole situation? Okay, let's see. How did yes, it did. It came through. I got it. I was just waiting for your question, but I see it. All right, so let's see. How did Abdul Kareem feel about the situation of meeting Farah's sister? Let's see. Let's see. How do you feel about the situation of meeting Farah's sister? So, he felt like he was being judged. He felt like, let's say, even if your sister was like completely nice and sweet, he feels like, you done told her so many terrible things, and that it will be hard for her to, really like him or accept him, back into the fold, or for you to think that he's a good candidate for you. Yeah, I'm getting like protective energy. He feels like he would be needing to do a lot, not just to prove to you, but also to your family in a way that that he could do you any justice, in a relationship. Like, he just feels like he has to do so much more in order to like gain your trust or something like that. And it's like 1,000 apologies wouldn't be enough. That's what it seems like. But he would hope that he would hope that, you still give him a chance. He would hope that, he would be able to start a clean slate, going from the Page of Cups, very childish, immature, but also apologetic, to a fresh new start, like he wants the Ace of Cups. Water under the bridge type of energy. But he knows that he did a lot of damage with the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And he knows that it's going to be a lot to, like I said, gain your trust, or, for any of your family to probably like him, especially your sister, because a sister then probably heard all the horrible stories. So it's like, damn. Okay. I see I have a lot of work to do. That's what he felt like. I have a lot of work to do in order to get to this. Yeah. So that's how he felt. Please obey. He tries too much. And I open say, yeah, it's a tough spot to be in, you know. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Whoa. Okay. Black Widow, are you ready? Well, yeah, he be squirming, Farah. He be squirming. Yeah, I'm ready for you, Black Widow. I was waiting for you. Seems like you sent in for 3. And Jennifer, you love life. Okay. Okay. Okay, so is this about, like, how do you want your general to go? Is this about a specific person? How you want to go about it? Did you hear me, Black Widow? Are you here, Black Widow? Are you here, Black Widow? Okay. Black Widow, are you here? Black Widow, where you at? Are you here, Black Widow? I was asking you a question. If you believe in love and you can't give them up, say oh. Black Widow, where have you? Where did you go to? I was up here looking for you. Okay, I'm gonna do your general. All right, I'm just gonna do a regular, degular, smegular general on your love life, Black Widow. Okay. Okay, so let's get into your love life. All right, what do we got for Black Widow's love life? What can she expect coming into her love life? Okay. What do we got for Black Widow? What is cunning? Love life. Okay. It looks like someone that you know, and I do see Sagittarius, right? I see Sagittarius, I see Pisces, I see Cancer. I also see Aries. Someone that you know, they could be approaching you, wanting to, hi Cornelius, how are you? They could be approaching you wanting like to start over, okay? But you know that they're up to no good. You just know that with the High Priestess. You know this. And you have just been on such a journey that like you don't even want to go down that route. But you may get like closure out of the situation, okay? So there's like an old situation that's trying to turn into a new situation. Yeah. Okay. Let's see about new love. What about new love coming towards Black Widow? What about new love coming towards Black Widow? Ooh, okay. Ooh, ooh. Wow. You've got someone coming who they're very stable, okay? They pretty much have it together. They're the type of person that, you know, they have options. What does this person want? With this person, it's like y'all start off as friends. And then it's like a greater later, like, you know, y'all develop more of a relationship as the time goes on. There's a little something iffy about this person. Let me see. But they seem very fun, very full of life. Like I said, they're okay, very hygienic, very, yeah, they're very stable, okay? Let's see. But they can have a family. They can have something going on with a family though. Okay, this could be, you know, a child support thing. This could be, you know, a lot of his finances and time is caught up. I mean, nobody's complaining about having a relationship with your children. But it's a thing where they may be deeply invested into, you know, the children and their mother in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. It seems a little weird, but like, it's not even necessarily that they're doing something. It may be things that you don't see, you know, things that they're not doing that stands out, you know. something like that. I'm getting. And that could be too much for you. Yeah, and I just seen the justice card. There could be like a court battle or something like that. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot going on with children. Okay, any other well, let's see what is that person's intent with Black Widow? What's that person's intent? Wow. What is this person's intent with Black Widow intentions? They intend to have a relationship with you. Okay, but it's just, I don't know, it's something that you're just like, it's something you don't like about them. Laugh my ass off. Another one commenting on some shit that they claim that they don't like. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble because you don't know how to mind your fucking business. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that you don't really like about them, Black Widow. It's the fact that they seem too good to be true. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, they just seem too good to be true. We got the Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Magician card. This is just one of those people that they have to really show you. They have to show you. They can't just sit up and tell you anything. They're going to have to show you and really put in effort and time. You only will know through time and effort. So I see you just kind of giving them the side eye for a while until you feel more comfortable through time and effort. And then, you'll feel more comfortable, especially with them having children and, navigating through that type of situation. It's just something that you have to see for yourself, that you have to experience for yourself, that you have to let play out. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone else. Let's see. What else do we have for love for Black Widow? So we have another situation here. Okay. This seems like another person that you knew before. But this could also be a situation where like you knew them, but maybe y'all didn't have a deep connection yet, or you know, it never went where it was supposed to go, or where you intended for it to go, or it just didn't go that far. It didn't go that far. Or maybe you've seen this person around. It's like you know of this person, but you didn't really get into deep cahoots and, you know, getting to know them closely. This person, they're not stable. I'm just gonna be real. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. This person is not stable. Yeah, seem like physically and spiritually. But they do want a relationship. But I mean, this is a situation where love won't pay the bills. And it's also a situation where it's not always about money, but it is a significant part of the relationship because of the lack of money, the lack of stability, the lack of resources. Yeah. So this one's going to be kind of hard. I mean, the reason it's going to be hard is because, I mean, with the Sun, the Justice, the Chariot, and the Hierophant, I mean, this person is quite appealing. You know, they will make you happy in love. You know, you do feel good, you do feel safe, and, you know, they make you feel all the things you want to feel, right? And they do really want a commitment in a relationship, but their money ain't right. And yes, you can get your money right? But it's like, I don't know, it just seems like this person needs to get their finances together before they come towards you. Before. Not during, not after. I mean, yeah, after, but like, they need to have it together before. They do. All right. Let's do one more spread. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's get one more spread for Black Widow in love. What is coming for love? What's coming in love for Black Widow? Wow, this is very spiritual. Okay. Oh. So love is about to get super spiritual for you. I feel like you are like truly transforming spiritually to the point where you're gonna see things, you're gonna see the bullshit from a mile away, you know? I feel like you are manifesting really good love. Okay, you might want to look at like where Neptune is in your chart right now, or you know, what placements Neptune are in that could help you in the love sector. But I feel like you are definitely manifesting something beautiful, but also like getting rid of your old ways of thinking, not letting your emotions control the situation, like learning to get your emotions and your mental on the same plane. And I'm manifesting that they get cut off. Okay? Yeah, because how about that? Anywho, people say the darndest things, honey. Y'all just be so disrespectful. Like, you really don't have to get on here thirst trapping and saying nasty, freaky things like your mama didn't teach you no manners, or like life hasn't, like God hasn't. Like, that is just so extra and very unnecessary how y'all come on here. It's just real disgusting. And y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Anywho, back to this. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I see. So I feel like you're about to have a lot of choices, Black Widow, in love, old and new. And it's definitely going to be important that you use your discernment. It's definitely going to be important that you take your time and don't rush into anything. Okay? And listen to yourself most of all the first time, not the second, third, fourth, fifth, millionth time. The first time. Okay? But yeah, you're definitely manifesting something beautiful though with the Ace of Cups and the Lover's card. Okay? So that is the messages that I have for you right now. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm about to get off of here. Let me check and see. Is anybody else? Okay. All right. So that is it for the night. I will be back tomorrow. Or like this weekend, I will be back. I love y'all. I miss y'all. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the love and the support that you give. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for, you know, giving me good laughs. And y'all also give me advice as well. And thank you for the good times and just everything. Like, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, even if you hadn't said anything yet, but you've been respectful. You know what I'm saying? Just showing love. You know, even the people who don't say nothing, y'all still show love. Thank you so much. Thank you for those who are buying the affirmations word search book, which you can find in the description box, or you can go on my posts tab and click the link. It'll take you straight to Amazon, and it's $7.77 plus shipping. It's so wonderful. It's a word search with, of course, the words, and with each word in the book comes affirmations. Okay, so if you like stuff like that, go ahead and get it and let me know how it is. Please leave a review. And for those who do purchase the affirmations word search book, if you send me like receipt as well as a picture when it's delivered, you can get 3 free questions or a free general reading. Okay. Um, so yeah, I will see y'all next time. Okay. Toodles. Got a blast.